your palms flat on that tabletop. If you lift those palms off that turtle shell tabletop, Mr. Pooch is gonna let loose with both barrels that sawed off.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be counting down the top 10 Leonardo DiCaprio movies of all time. Now, we all know Leo is an incredibly talented actor and he's been in some truly amazing films throughout his career. So without further ado, let's jump right into our list. Extensive makeup in order to capture the essence of Howard Hughes, all while capturing the edge of madness that the famous inventor was known for crossing. The Aviator is as beautifully designed as any film within Scorsese's filmography, but DiCaprio's performance still stands out amidst the beautiful imagery. He has particularly strong chemistry with Cate Blanchett, who won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her portrayal of the iconic old Hollywood star Katharine Hepburn.
I don't have any shoes.
Coming in at number 9 is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood isn't just the most emotionally profound film of Tarantino's career, it's also the most self-aware and heartbreaking that DiCaprio has ever been. His portrayal of a washed-up movie star who has never been destined for greatness is one of the greatest depictions of being an artist in a competitive field that has ever been brought to screen. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's indulgence in 1960s imagery and classical movie references aren't grating in the slightest, because at the end of the day, everyone wants to spend a little more time hanging out with Rick Dalton and Cliff Booth.
Yeah, man. If the answer is no, the answer is no. Not no with excuses.
Moving on to number 8, we have Catch Me If You Can. What does a con man look like when he's completely lost track of his identity? Catch Me If You Can addresses this question in what may be Steven Spielberg's most profound work of the 21st century. The film deals with all the challenges of a coming-of-age story through the lens of an exciting heist thriller. Loosely based on a true story, Catch Me If You Can explores the life of the con artist Frank Abagnale Jr., who masquerades as a pilot, a lawyer, and a doctor all before he reached adulthood. DiCaprio and Spielberg perfectly captured the shift in tone. What begins as a fun caper turns into an emotional drama about the life of crime.
Dr. Harris.
Yes?
Do you concur?
Moving on to number 7, we have Titanic. Is Titanic the best film of DiCaprio's career, or Winslet's, or James Cameron's? The answer to all three of these questions is no, but it's arguably the most important film in any of their careers. Cameron's incredible budget, the groundbreaking visual effects, and the $2 billion it has earned over subsequent releases don't detract from the fact that Titanic wouldn't work if Jack and Rose weren't such an endearing couple. Titanic has had a remarkable staying power with audiences. Fanfare for the film hasn't waned in the slightest during its 2013 3D release and the 25th anniversary screenings around the world.
We're gonna make it, Rose! Trust me!
I trust you!
At number 6, we have Jango Unchained. DiCaprio comes across as a fairly endearing guy in any of his interviewed appearances, but he's never been quite as detestable on a screen as he is in Quentin Tarantino's Western epic Django Unchained. The film follows the enslaved man Jango, Jamie Foxx, who is freed by the quirky bounty hunter Dr. King Schultz, Christoph Waltz. and agrees to join the doctor's dangerous profession. DiCaprio's performance as the slaver Kelvin Candy is perhaps the most cruel and purely evil character that Tarantino has ever written. Even if Waltz ended up winning the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, the work by DiCaprio was equally deserving.
Lay your palms flat on that tabletop! If you lift those palms off that turtle shell tabletop, Mr. Pooch is gonna let loose with both barrels that sawed off.
Moving on to number 5, we have Inception. Critics might complain that Christopher Nolan pays more attention to plot and action than he does to characters, but that's not the case with Inception at all. Despite the near-constant plot revelations and labyrinth of a story, Inception has a deep emotional core thanks to the emotion that DiCaprio brings to the role of Dominic Cobb. Cobb isn't dissimilar from any hero from a classic caper movie. The only difference is that he robs people's minds, not banks. Nolan writes a surprisingly nuanced drama for Cobb as he deals with the ghost of his late wife, Marion Cotillard.
You didn't plant it deep enough?
No, it's not just about depth. You need the simplest version of the idea in order.
Moving on to number 4, we have What's Eating Gilbert Grape. DiCaprio earned his first Academy Award nomination for his riveting portrayal of an autistic teen in the 1993 family drama What's Eating Gilbert Grape. The film follows the restless young man Gilbert, Johnny Depp, as he attempts to care for both his younger brother Arnie DiCaprio and his obese mother Darlene Cates. It was a remarkable breakthrough role for DiCaprio, who had only recently made his theatrical debut the year prior in the romantic drama Poison Ivy.
Mama, stop it now! Stop, Mama!
Coming in at number 3, we have The Departed. The Departed is an example of Scorsese and DiCaprio both reaching their creative peaks. This endlessly rewatchable remake of the iconic action movie Infernal Affairs is the definitive crime epic of the 21st century and features DiCaprio in one of the grittiest yet most vulnerable performances of his career as the undercover police officer Billy Castigan Jr. In a film where actors like Jack Nicholson, Mark Wahlberg, and Alec Baldwin are chewing the scenery, it's sizzling tension between DiCaprio and Matt Damon that truly kicks The Departed into the all-time great category.
I'm not the fucking rat, okay? I'm not the fucking rat.
Now prepare for number 2, The Revenant. DiCaprio not having an Oscar had become a meme at the time of The Revenant's release, as did the notorious lengths that DiCaprio took to get into character while filming Alejandro González Iñárritu's period western revenge epic. That doesn't make his performance any less impressive or any less worthy of the Academy Award that it won. DiCaprio stars as the fair trapper Hugh Glass, who is left physically incapable of movement after a brutal bear attack. After his formerly ally John Fitzgerald Tom Hardy murders his son in cold blood, Glass sets out on a long and perilous journey to get revenge. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. Our number 1 is none other than The Wolf of Wall Street. In 2013, Martin Scorsese hadn't made a straight-up comedy since After Hours, and DiCaprio was getting off a run of gripping dramatic roles. The Wolf of Wall Street allowed them both to flex their comedic muscles in what they may be the most energetic and entertaining 3-hour movie ever made. DiCaprio's performance as a Wall Street conman Jordan Belfort goes to ridiculous comedic heights that even Borat would approve of. However, the film is very careful never to lionize what Belfort has done. If your takeaway is that Belfort is a hero, then The Wolf of Wall Street laughing at you.
Xanax to take the edge off, pot to mellow me out, cocaine to wake me back up again, and morphine, well,
And there you have it, folks, our top 10 Leonardo DiCaprio movies. Did your favorite Leo film make the list? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more movie content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.